Hey Virgo, welcome to your Soul Path reading. For those of you that are new, welcome. I'm an intuitive. For those of you that are returning, I appreciate you so much, okay? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel. It helps others find the messages. Okay, it's a support to help grow this channel and to help grow the spiritual awakening of the collective, okay? Now, of course, as a general, roles can be reversed. Take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. If you would like a personal reading, if you would like to know about the books that I've written, if you'd like to know about anything else, right? I've been a holistic coach for several decades. I have always worked intuitively with the body, and I do shamanic practicing. So all of that is down below, or you can find me at mindsetunicorn.me. Okay. So collective here. All right. You sent the energy out into the universe that will be coming back to you probably around summer. Okay. Right now it's kind of in this mode of kind of like, I feel like formation, all right? But it is going to be very successful. Just be patient, okay? Have a little bit of that temperance energy, okay? So let's see what is going on here. All right, some overview energy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Now also don't forget that if this does not resonate with you, you may want to look at one of your other placements, especially with such a powerful lunar season. You may want to look at your moon, all right? Underlying here, you may be sad to see some of the dreams that you had for yourself for growth kind of coming to an end, right? You could be just kind of going through this stage of gathering up what you need, right? 21 for some sort of ending. Okay, end of a cycle. You are having to adapt yourself with this solar eclipse energy that came through. Okay, but it is definitely for your highest good. Okay, it's the direction, the hummingbird is the direction of the north. It helps you find the sweetness of life. Okay, it kind of is getting you ready, right, again to that reset, that end of the cycle, starting a new cycle. And for some of you, you do feel very connected to those around you, to your community, but especially to your heart space, right? You've had an earthly connection that has really opened up your heart space. And we've got, right, again, a new cycle is going to be birthing. Let's go ahead and clarify there. Tell me a little bit more about this adaptation, this honeybird. Well, you know, hummingbirds and bees are both pollinators. Okay. Yeah, all right, again, brand new. Have faith that this is leading you to a leap of faith, I feel like, with someone else. Okay. Yeah. All right. You may not realize it, but this person has been heading your direction the whole time. Okay. Tell me here about this earth connection. For some of you, you may not have met this person yet. Okay. Again, you are on the same soul path. And the reason I say that is they're showing me the clock here at 11 o'clock. All right. It is divine partnership, but it's also something that comes in. Ooh, now I'm really cold. So for some of you, this is past energy. This is something that came in and kind of, I feel like, made you see things differently and led you to this path that you're on right now. But you are both on the same path, okay? King of Swords, the warrior. you're being silent about this feeling in your heart space. You feel like you have to protect that heart space. Okay. The birthing that's happening here. Okay. Yeah. I feel like you've manifested this, or somebody has manifested you very much, right? We go from the Fool to the Magician. There may be a lot of unspoken energy here, but again, I'm seeing the drumming, the heartbeat. Okay. Someone here may have been betrayed. You may have a little bit of distrust for others. But look, here we've got beloved and the gift. Okay, somebody here has a lot of love to offer and to give. They are a gift, all right? Even if it's just to help you heal this wound, to unlock your heart, right? I feel like this is a choice in this new cycle, rising out of this fire that you've kind of been through, into this new energy. So we are looking at the octaves and how they harmonize with each other today in our soul path. All of my layouts are always guided by Spirit, so I do not do traditional layouts. Okay, I just do what Spirit gives me. And we're going to be going down the middle and harmonizing on the outside. So we're going to start with the heavy emotions, okay, which is what's kind of creating this birth. What's under the moon, right? What's the actual like sort of satellite that's directing your fate right now? Okay, that one, we're not taking all of this, Spirit, but that one flipped over, so we'll take that. Okay, what's going on in your 3D? Thank you. And what's in the astral body, which is crossing that moon energy. Okay, what's the sun, right, in your mental body? What's in your fourth body system, which is the Kundalini? Okay, what's the door that's opening with this birth? And what's the absolute dominus absolutus, the outcome? Okay, at the bottom here, we've got Neptune. Okay, Neptune is that like higher self of Pisces is the way that Spirit has shown me Neptune. Neptune is the ultimate of emotion and vision of the heart. Okay, and you're standing there with that heart space. You see this, again, that's what we saw at the very beginning, right? This journey, you see this, but you're being very protective of it. You may be, right? The challenge here may be that you want to speak to somebody here. We've got the third house, Gemini, Taurus, cultivate, okay, about moving forward. But the perception here is I've got to protect it. It's got to remain under the moon. Okay. So let's take a look here. Okay, the heavy energies here is just to have strength, right? To be dignified, to sit here and go through this rebirth without letting any of these thoughts be known. Okay. The moon here, right? The 12th house, the introspection, like you have, right? Pisces here, Pisces and Neptune. You've ended a cycle. You've balanced out your Kundalini system. Right at the center of this is your heart space. But you kind of pulled back, right? That throat chakra energy. Again, keeping that, the challenge here is that I need to keep this communication silent. Okay, I'm not allowing myself to say anything. What's going on in the 3D here is the 8th house. Okay, that's the end of the cycle here. Could be dealing, this is Scorpio energy, could be dealing with a Scorpio, right? You are not 100% sure on how this cycle end is going to happen and what the new beginning is going to look like. The energy in your astral body that is crossing this moon of completion is, again, another energy of completion, right? The challenge is that I am not going to talk about the completion here. Part of that is because you've got some deep thorns, some deep wounds that you have to heal here first, right? From this betrayal. Let's go ahead and get some clarity. Okay. So, the heavy energy here, you're trying to be dignified, sit on this throne, right? Again, Pisces. Pisces is my sign that Spirit has shown me as Inyo divine, yin and yang, right? Divine partnership. There's a lot of emotions on the surface here and under the surface that you want to speak, okay? It almost outweighs the darkness here, but you don't quite know how to say it. There's a phone call coming in, and I don't know who they are, so we're just going to leave that. But it's sunny California, so maybe the sun is calling you, right, as you go through this journey. Okay, the Chariot in reverse. So you do not feel, again, heavy. I do not feel like I can move forward on this right now. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, because if I do, number one, they're showing me it kind of comes through almost like as if I could kill this before it even gets a chance to start. And the way that she's kind of turned away from this Seven of Pentacles is that it would be going against everything I've planted up until this point, right? So I just have to wait this out. Okay, the moon energy here, the satellite here is that introspection of the ending. 6th house. Okay. 6th house here is you, right? Again, the Hermit pulled back, looking at things, feeling through it, right? Feeling that in your solar plexus, right? There's Juno. Getting a lot of downloads about what you really want to say, what you really want to speak here. Yeah. 2 of Cups, 9 of Swords, Queen of Cups. Again, the Queen of Cups here, right? Like, I'm standing here with all of this emotion between you and I. And I carry you like a branding on my body. I know what this is, but I'm overthinking this, right? And as such, I'm closed off to my emotions. And I'm not going to let this out. Now, in the 3D here, you are dealing with, right, sex and death. There is an ending to come into a rebirth. What the rebirth will offer you feels like a mystery. Okay. There we have that 9th house. There's expansion here. Again, the rebirth will be very expansive, very sunny. Okay. I love that energy. Again, we've got the 12th house here on the bottom. But it all comes back to the fact that you do have to finish this ending to really get to that beginning, right? Yeah, okay, 4 of Cups. I'm really feeling this pull, okay, in my, it's really heavy in my solar plexus. Again, that's that yellow energy, okay? could have Sagittarius in your chart, but again, I'm feeling that this rebirth is taking you from one Two of Cups to another Two of Cups, but in between there, you have to work through the disappointments that you've had in your heart and the betrayal that you have experienced, right? Yeah, Ten of Swords, exactly, right? You have to heal, feel this and heal this if you're going to have this successful love on the other side of this. Tell me, okay, what's crossing the moon is the Chiron, right? You have to heal your Chiron. And that Chiron placement is going to be different for everyone, okay? Maybe it's money, maybe it's, family issues. You have to go look at where your placement is for your Chiron to kind of get a better understanding of that. But again, right, this healing is golden. Okay, Pallas Athena, that is the golden energy here that brings you that sun, that brings you that strength, that brings you that happiness, that just feels like it's just around the corner. Yeah, okay, but Eight of Swords in reverse, that's the problem, is that you haven't fully cut things off. And you're in this rest and recovery period as you're ending this cycle, right? The Hierophant, Taurus energy here, okay? You feel so deeply connected energetically with your desires. But underneath here, right, it's a juggling act where I love that this is the eagle, Aquila, because that's what's coming through in the air codes that I'm writing through, channeling through right now. So again, you've got it in your sight, but you also know that it's not the timing, okay? Now, what's going on in the sun? You've got, the sun keeps coming up, and what's going on in the sun here, your mental body, is we've got Jupiter abundance and Gemini cross-pollinating again, right? There's this adaptation that's taking place, and you're adapting, and it's very challenging, but it's, it's going to bring this abundance for you, for your work, okay, for your future energy here. That makes you very happy. Yeah, again, Jupiter came out again, okay, here with the 12th house. Okay, this ending is so expansive for you. It's bringing you in a cornucopia of everything that you've desired, okay? Don't psych yourself out in the darkness in the meantime, right? While you're going through this rebirth. Do not do that. Allow yourself to just stay open without the expectations getting involved. Yeah, Three of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles again, right? There's a challenge here because I almost feel, yeah, there's the sun again, right? Ten of Wands. Walking away from this is giving you everything, the Star. You've put a lot of work into this, a lot of thought into this. Okay, but again, the problem here, Five of Wands, is that you are like, I've got to really protect my cup until all of this is been managed. Okay, which in terms is really protecting you, right? You are the cup. So what's in the Kundalini energy here in your fourth body is that you're nurturing this expansion, okay? Very much being in this midheaven energy of I'm staying on task, right? In the 3D, I'm just working. But what's funny is this is 29, right? Which is the 11, and we've got the 36, which is the 9. You already have made a hidden decision in the Sun here. Again, nurturing, right? Queen of Cups. You've already made this hidden decision here. This energy is already being carried around in your Kundalini. And you know, right? Because there's the death's little knife there, right? Like, you know, and you're like, I gotta nurture this hidden in here until this death is over. But energetically, you are definitely nurturing this. Okay? This is your home. This is your desire. Yeah, Mercury. You really want to express, but you're like, nope, I'm Virgo. I cannot express what I feel because I've got to hide it. I've got to hide it for now. Okay, 3 of Cups here in the Sun, right? I've got to hide it until I get to that expansive energy, right? I'm heading towards my happiness. I'm heading towards my sunshine. Until I get there, I've got to just wait, right? And I feel like this is just something you're saying. Bottom of the deck, we've got 5 of Swords. This is just something you're saying to yourself. I feel like out of fear of being rejected by this. Because you've put so much, your entire happiness is riding on this. So there's a little bit of fear about actually, like, what if I say something and I don't get that return of love? So what is coming in to open the door of this birth is your 9th house, the exploration, again, of the 11, okay? The rebirth, literally Sagittarius, this rebirth really is coming in with this divine path forward, the 11, which breaks down to the 2, right? Saying, explore this, okay? Open up the door and explore this, okay? 3rd house, right? Gemini. Explore this. Say what you need to say, right? At the bottom here, we've got Libra, right? Say what you need to say and see how it balances. Okay? That's what's really going to bring in this rebirth. Yeah, there's death, right? Spirits in my head saying, right, I've been tongue kissing with death. And Sun is like on my heels, right? This rebirth energy is on my heels. But I'm kind of sticking here in this energy of death, right? High Priestess in reverse. I don't know what this person is feeling. But again, there's the Empress. Okay? You won't balance it out, right? You won't know if there is an emotion of love, right? Until you actually, yeah, look, King of Wands is holding these scales, right? You won't know until you take the action to try to see if things are balanced. And what I love and what they're showing me today is a reminder here, right? This person wears this big green, this Empress, right? This Venus, which Jupiter, we got Jupiter here, Venus here. Jupiter just kissed Venus, okay? And I just said tongue kissing with death, okay? So the path forward here, right, is this Empress energy where somebody's perhaps been wearing their heart a little lower in the chakra system, okay? The Empress is about fertility, so there could be this energy that you're just maybe thinking maybe this is just a very sensual connection. Okay, the Dominus Absolute, the outcome here is the weight is uncomfortable and feels almost debilitating, right? To just sit there, again, where did we start? You're sitting on that throne. To sit there on that throne and be patient, right? Waiting for the summer, waiting for the success feels horrific to you. Okay. But Spirit says here, right? Okay, have hope. Uranus is a breakthrough, but it comes in unexpectedly. Okay, it may come in a way that you don't expect, okay, with this new beginning. Aries is the new beginning, is that first house. It may be that you, right, again, if you allow yourself to follow this door and have that conversation, that it really changes everything. Yeah, there we go. Mercury, okay, the Magician. You are being guided that to manifest, you have to speak your truth. Right now, you're just keeping it all up in the air. Okay, Hermit in reverse. You've got to get out of your feelings that you can't. Okay, I can't go forward because the truth, yeah. We've got the Ace of Swords, right? The King of Swords. The truth is what sets you free. The truth is what balances your freedom. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what else the universe wants to share here. Okay. Okay, the Moon in reverse, right? Until you stop hiding what you want to say, you cannot reach that expansive sunshine that you are seeking. And that's why this lunar cycle is so hard for you. Queen of Swords and the World, right? You have already seen this ending all the way through, right? You're intuitive enough to know you've already experienced this. Now you're just living through it. And you already have that knowing, okay, of where you're going. You are being rebirthed out of this fire. Okay, but emotionally, you're like, it's too overwhelming for me to even ask what I want to ask, right? The Tower in reverse with the Five of Cups. Spirit says here, right, that your fears are kind of unfounded. It's just that you would rather keep this idea as this magic unicorn than actually allow it to come forward and be this truth. Okay? It's the fear of bringing it fully into the 3D. Let's close it off with an oracle. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, again, this is Jupiter. This is expansion. Your wish here is expanding your world open. It says, educate your mind and senses, right? What are you wishing for all of this expansion? I mean, this is, could be seen as the chest expanding, the heart here. It can also be very sensual as well, this wish. But it is opening you up in a very passionate expansion here that you perhaps have never experienced before. And again, there's a part of you that's like, I just want to hold on to this wish a little bit longer. It's like you're afraid of really putting the wish out there and finding out that it was wrong. And we all do that. All right. So, all right, guys, I hope this helps you. I hope you have a very beautiful week, and I will see you next time. Okay. Bye.